Okay, so if we look at example 1, write the standard form of the equation of a circle that is tangent to the x-axis and has its center at 3, -2, then graph the equation. Okay, so for this, I'm going to draw just a sketch, right? Going to sketch. This is 3, this is -2. So that means that our center is at 3, -2. And it's also saying that the circle is tangent to the x-axis. Tangent to the x-axis means that the circle intersects the x-axis at exactly one point. Right? Well, that doesn't look like a circle, but let's suppose that it's a circle. So that means if our center is at 3, -2, 3, -2, that means that our radius r equals 2, and we have r equals 2 and center hk is at 3, -2. So the standard form of the equation of a circle was x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So now we substitute x minus 3 squared plus y minus -2 squared equals 2 squared. So we simplify this. X minus 3 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 4. And that will be our equation of the line in standard form. So now the proper way of graphing this is to draw a coordinate plane, right? Locate the center at 3, -2, and then with a compass, you open your compass with radius 2, and then you generate the circle. So that's the standard form of the equation of a circle that is tangent to the x-axis, and it has its center at 3, -2. Now, so the standard form of the equation of a circle was x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Now, the general form of the equation of a circle is x squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f equals 0, where d, e, and f are constant. So if we look at example 3, it says the equation of a circle is 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 4x plus 12y minus 18 equals 0. Write the standard form of the equation. Okay, so notice they gave us the general form and we have to write it into the standard form. So the standard form is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So how are we going to write from general form to standard form? Notice that the equation x squared and y squared, they are both have a coefficient of 2. So let's divide the whole equation by 2. So 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 4x plus 12y minus 18 equals 0. Divide everything by 2 on both sides. So we get x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 6y minus 9 equals 0. Okay? Now, let's put the x's together and the y's together. So that means x squared minus 2x plus y squared plus 6y minus 9 equals 0. Now let's pass the constant to the other side. The only constant that we have is negative 9, so we get x squared minus 2x plus y squared plus 6y equals 9. Okay, so we're going to group x's and y's. Okay, now notice that we can complete the square for x and complete the square for y. Okay, remember, to complete the squared you have to find half of b squared. So in this case b equals negative 2, and here b equals 3. So that's fine. Let's complete the squared. So b half over 2, that means negative 2 over 2 squared, and that will be negative 2 over 2, that's negative 1 squared equals 1. So, and here we got b half squared, excuse me, here the value of b was 6, right? I wrote 3. So 6 divided by 2 squared, that's 3 squared, and equals 9. So let's complete the squares on both sides. So we're gonna get x squared minus 2x plus 1 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9 equals 9, right? Now let's keep the equation balanced. We added 1 on this side, so we have to add 1 on the other side, and we add 9 on this side, so we have to add 9 on the other side. So whatever we add on the left side of the equation, we have to add it on the right side so that the equation will be balanced. Now this is a perfect square trinomial, so that will be x minus 1 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 19. Okay? Now this will be the equation in a standard form. Okay? Now remember, the equation in a standard form, it is a x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So let's write 19 as r squared. So that means x minus 1 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals, can I write 19 as a squared? Square root of 19 squared. Okay, and that will be our equation in a standard form. Now, part B, it says find the radius and the coordinate of the center. Okay? So center is equal to HK. Okay? So our equation in a standard form was x minus 1 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals square root of 19 squared, right? So HK. So the center H is 1, and K, since we have plus 3, that means that K equals negative 3. That will be the center. Okay? The center. And the radius is equal to R. Right? So in this case, R equals square root of 19. Okay? Now, part C, it says graph the equation. Okay, graph the equation. So how are we going to graph? Okay, we draw our coordinate plane, a coordinate plane. Okay, step 2, plot the center. In this case, 1, negative 3. Okay, 3. Since in this case the radius is square root of 19, we're going to estimate the square root of 19. So R will be about, square root of 19 will be about 4.4. Yes, so we open the compass with R equals 4.4, and the last thing is to draw the circle. Okay, and that's how we're going to graph the equation. Okay.